What's up, everyone? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Wanted to talk about what happens when the narcissist or toxic person breaks up with you and you end up going completely silent, meaning you stop speaking with them. You go no contact with this person that broke up with you. And you know what? Whether it's a narcissist, we talk a lot about narcissists and psychopaths in this channel, but if someone doesn't want to be in a relationship with you anymore, after years of promises, right, of growing, well, and I just dropped something and it made a loud noise, but after promises, growing old together and all the things you're going to do. And then one day they just want to end it. Now that's quite a blanket statement because there are nuances to everything. There are details that we do not know. I'm going to be reading a comment soon and I don't know the full story. So full disclosure, I don't know the whole story. They're responding to a video I made. And we're only listening to the ending of it. But the theme, at least from my opinion, is that when someone no longer wants to be with you, and you choose not to speak with them again because they broke your heart, they hurt you, that doesn't make you a bad person. That doesn't make you a narcissist or a psychopath or a monster. In my book, that's you protecting yourself. Okay? Like many of you, I've been in a couple of long-term relationships over the course of my life. I don't necessarily stay in contact with those people. The ones that really truly ended bad, like the psychopath, there's been no contact ever. And even those that weren't narcissistic or psychopathic, staying in contact, all it did was remind me of the pain. And all it would do was give me false hope. You know what I'm talking about? False hope. You think because they're still in your life that there's a chance, and you start to idealize that. And you idealize it because you're left by yourself. You're lonely. You miss your partner. You miss them. And while they're talking to you, hey, that means they probably miss me too, right? And you have no idea if they're dating someone else. If they're not trying to literally blatantly continue hurting you, they're not going to shove it in your face. They're not going to post it on social media, and you're here thinking that they're home by themselves on a Saturday night and you guys are texting or something like that, and they could have been dating someone for the past 6 months for all you know. And here you're sitting with false hope. So if you don't want to speak to the person that dumped you, by all means don't. I support that. And if you're watching this video, if you stumbled here because you've been dealing with a narcissist that discarded you, by all means, do not speak to them or with them ever again, because you're only going to be sucked back. Let me read this comment because I really found it interesting. He goes, this is from Walker Stranger. Walker Tranger. These YouTube names are so weird because they won't show the display name anymore. Anyway, he says, isn't that what a normal person does? Go silent after being broken up with? If my girlfriend broke up with me, I'm definitely not going to talk to her again. That's not a test of how strong she is. It's a protection mechanism for my heart, since I didn't want the breakup. Why would I want to speak to her after years of false promises and years of her saying that she loves me and we are growing old together And walking away is not an option, only to leave me stranded. Only a fool would speak to her again. That doesn't make me a narcissist. If she tells me she is done, I'm done. If she weakens and calls me and has a true change of heart, I might consider reuniting. But the dumpy going silent is normal after a discard. Yeah. I agree with everything you said except the second to last line where you said if she weakens and calls you and has a true change of heart, you might consider reuniting. I would probably advise you not to give that another shot. I would advise you to don't take that risk. It already failed. Play the card. Double down on yourself. Be alone for a while. See what God has in store for you. Right? Live your purpose. Find your purpose and then live it. And see where the cards fall afterwards. But don't go back to something that broke you. Remember, she broke you. Now, I don't know the entire story. I don't know how toxic that relationship was. I don't know your part in it. But it sounds like she wanted no more. So, you got no reason to keep talking to her. If you're dealing with a psychopath narcissist and they discard you and they cheat on you and they're already in another relationship, or you're being triangulated with another player in the game while you're in a relationship and you're talking about somebody else and you're worried about this person possibly being involved with your significant other, just the fact that you're talking about someone else in the relationship, just the fact that there's a third party in your relationship is a problem, and that's grounds for dismissal. And if you end up being discarded at the end of that, then by all means, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. You have to be done in situations like that. Whether you feel like it or not, guys, let me repeat that. Whether you feel like it or not, you have to be done. If someone doesn't want to be with you, so be it. I read somewhere in a meme the other day, nothing new, nothing I haven't heard of before, nothing you guys haven't heard before, so it's a cliche, but if you don't get invited to the party, don't ask them, hey, so I heard you're having a party, can I come? No, if they didn't invite you, you don't even ask. If they don't mention it to you, you don't mention it. If they invite you at the last minute, sorry, I already got other plans. At the last minute, you get the invitation, sorry, I can't make it. Because everybody else had the invitations prior. The wedding invitations went out months prior. The graduation invitations went out months prior. The birthday party, everything goes out in advance because not everyone is a narcissistic, delusional mutant to assume that the world revolves around them and that everyone's going to be free to just make it to your special event last minute. So these things are planned in advance. I used to throw parties at my house, and I would throw that out like a month and a half in advance. And I would get on people. I want you there. I need you to be there. Party's nothing without you. I would get on them. I wanted them there. And I will tell you all the stuff we were gonna do and what they want to drink and what they want to eat. If there was a girl that wanted something special, that I will make sure hey, that's the thing that you like. Cool. You like those brownies, or you like this food, you like that drink. Bam, we're gonna have that. It's gonna be great, right? Just don't invite people last minute. And what I mean last minute, I mean a few hours. Hey, oh, by the way, I'm having this thing. Yeah, 50 people are coming, and guess if you want to come too. No, don't do it. Someone doesn't want you there, don't go. Okay? Someone doesn't want to be with you, don't be with them. I don't care how you feel. See, I'm not telling you this feels good. It doesn't feel good. It feels awful. It feels awful to know that you get a last minute invite. It feels awful to think that the person you thought you were going to be with for the rest of your life and promised you and told you the rest of our life starts today, and I can't wait to do all these things, and we're going to travel to all these countries, and we're going to create things, and we're going to build things at home, and we're going to have 2 dogs, and we're going to do this, do that, whatever, you name it. And it's not like you guys are having crazy fights or anything like that. No, they're just psychopathic narcissists that get bored with you after 3 months, after 6 months. They get bored with you and they need a shiny new object and they can't keep it in their pants, or they can't keep their legs closed. And they have to self-sabotage and throw the relationship away, throw the friendship away, and betray you and scar you for the rest of your life. Because a narcissistic discard, a narcissistic relationship is detrimental to your mental health and will stay with you for a long time. The trauma from narcissistic abuse does not go away in a few months, guys. I have been working with survivors in my coaching program for years. You guys have been watching, my loyal followers that have been watching the content that I've been creating for a long time now. You keep watching because you need that refresher. It doesn't go away. Believe me, if it went away, this wouldn't even be a talking point. The reason it's a talking point is because it doesn't just go away. You go through a broken heart, right? And it sucks. And you cry a little bit. And you get depressed a little bit. And your friends try to take you out and this and the other. But you start getting your life back together soon. Within a month or so, you're back on your feet. Sometimes even sooner. It depends on the length of the relationship. But narcissistic abuse, you can be with this person for 3 months and they'll ruin your life. So, yeah. No contact, guys. It sounds simple. It's not easy to do because you're going against your feelings. You want to have communication with the person. Like, I don't like the silent treatment. I hate it. I hate having to not speak with people because they don't make an effort to speak with me. And I hate having to make a decision. Hey, you know what? I'm tired. I'm done chasing this person. And to have to do it, right? Out of the principle, out of self-respect. But that's how narcissists walk all over you, because they know that it's eating you up inside, and they know that you're going to break, and you're eventually going to call them and you're going to try and work it out. You're going to try and get them back. You're going to apologize for something you didn't do. You're going to somehow flip this whole story in his head, and you're going to feel like you were the person that created this destruction, that you were the culprit, that you were the narcissist, that it was your fault. You have enough time to sit by yourself and ruminate until it drives you mad, and you will start to believe that you were the problem and the narcissist was the angel that did nothing wrong. So even when you have those distorted thoughts, because believe me, they are distorted. I used to have those thoughts. My mentor set me straight each and every time I will call him. But don't you see it? Don't you think it was me? Had I not done that? Had I given her more attention and got her the car? He was set me straight. He didn't pull any punches, and that's why I don't pull punches with you guys. So do not feel bad if you've made the decision not to speak with the person that dumped you. More power to you. More power to you. Guys, remember to subscribe, click like on the video, check out the merch store right here if you want to get some cool stuff. If you want to work with me privately, I have a one-on-one coaching program. I have a link in the description. Click on that to get more information so I can help you guys get through this nightmare. We can workshop this together. Thanks for your loyal support over the years. My name is Kita. This is Psychopath Exposure. Keep leaving your comments with your experiences, with your questions, and I'll keep reading them in the next video. Till next time, have a good one.